welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my Sephora VIP sale haul. Little late posting this, but better late than never. If you're curious what I picked up during the sale, please keep on watching and let's just get into it. I do have a bag and I tried to fit everything I could in one box just because there were too many boxes and it was just, I needed to recycle. Where do we begin? Let's start with the bag. Okay, I did it, you guys. I had to go for another Pat McGrath palette. I picked up the Mothership 3 Subversive palette. I have the 4 and that's actually the one I'm wearing on my eyes today and I absolutely love it. I kept going back and forth which one of the other her larger palettes I wanted to pick up, and I went with number 3 just because the colors in here, the shades in here are very unique compared to all the other palettes that I have, especially the palettes from her, like the number 1, is it number 1 or the number 2, had quite a few shades from the 6 pan palettes that I do have. So this one was the one that was just the most unique. So I went ahead and picked it up. I haven't played with it yet. I've only like opened it and looked at it and admired it. So that's what it looks like. I really cannot wait to play with this. Cannot wait to pull it into my stash and actually play with it. Don't want to do any swatches yet because it's not the time. But yeah, I went ahead and I picked this guy up and really excited to play with it. Honestly, I kind of was debating also between getting one of her other, like one of her bigger pan palettes or the new Natasha Denona Debiba palette. But just the formula of her like eyeshadows, especially the sparkly ones, I had to go for this one. Anyways, so that was that. Go through whatever's in the bag. I picked up another one of the Charlotte Tilbury Chic to Chic blushes. I picked up the one in the shade Ecstasy. Okay, honestly, this I didn't pick up in the store. The eyeshadow palette I did pick up in the store because I wanted to swatch them. This I ordered online. I just stuck it in the bag right now because I use it today. When I received it, I thought I'm gonna have to exchange it because the shade, like the color, looked a little bit too light. But when I used it today, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks on my skin tone. When I ordered it online, it looked a little bit darker than it looked in the pan. That's why I thought I was gonna exchange it, and I tried it today to see, you know, should I exchange it or should I not? But I do like it. I will be keeping this. The Charlotte Tilbury blushes, this is my third one of them and I really like them. Let's stick with the Charlotte Tilbury and then I'll show you the other few items I picked up from her. I got one of her larger kits, you know, like the kit that would include an eyeshadow palette, lipstick, lip liner, that kind of stuff. So I picked up one of that kits. I can't remember what the name of the kit was. It did have a blush, which I do own in my collection. Love Glow, the shade Love Glow. My mom had tried it and she really liked it, so I was like, okay, I'll pick up the kit. I'll give my mom the blush, part of her Mother's Day gift. Yes, this is how old, like this is when I should have. Anyways, I'm really late filming this. So I got that kit and I'll show you everything else that came in it. I think 7 item or 8 item kit. One of the items is considered the bag, the Charlotte Tilbury bag. I do have one of these bags and I actually do like it when I travel. I stick some like my skincare in here, so I do like the bag. And let's just go ahead and let me show you the items that are in here. Oh yeah, okay, so I did put in my blush in here, so I'll still show you which shade it was that came in this kit. I gave the brand new one to my mom and this is mine. I really love it. This is definitely one of the blushes I always take with me when I go on travel, like work travel, because it's so pretty, so natural, easy to use. Now, for the other items that came in the kit, it did come with one of the eyeshadow palettes, like the quad eyeshadow palettes, and this is the shade, or the Glamour Muse. I think maybe that's what was the name of the kit, the Glamour Muse. I have to admit, when I got this, I was like, okay, well, this is tiny. I would not be happy paying the full price for something like this. Although this was still like, I mean, the kit was not cheap, but still, I don't remember if you get like a discount buying a kit, if it's a little bit cheaper than buying the items individually. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. I do like that pop of purple. I'm gonna have to try it on my eyes and see how it works. I swatched it, and honestly, if you were to buy one of these, which I think they're around the $50, or spend a little bit more and get a Pat McGrath, definitely go for a Pat McGrath. This was, I mean, swatching it was really nice. I'm gonna have to try it and see how it looks on the eyes. The other thing that came in the kit is the Rock and Roll. I keep want to say Rock and Roll. Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil, which is actually like a regular pencil, not a liquid one. And this is the shade Barbarella Brown. Again, I swatched it, and it's just like, it is very creamy. I have to say it's super duper creamy. So I'm hoping that it work in my waterline. I usually like to use these in the waterline. It is kind of like a blackish brown. It's not super brown, but looked really nice when I swatch it. Again, it's super creamy. It's probably why they're called liquid eye pencils. The kit also came with a lip cheat, the reshape and resize lip liner, and this is the shade Pillow Talk. This is my first Pillow Talk lip product. I do have the Pillow Talk blush, and I really do like it, but everybody raves about this lip liner and the lipstick, like the Pillow Talk lipstick. It looked like just kind of like a very everyday nude. Probably goes with a lot of other nudes. Maybe I should have used it today. I think it would have looked really nice with this lip color. Again, super creamy, and it is that not twist up pencil, but like the sharpening pencil, which I do like a little bit more than the twist up pencils, because I do find that they last a lot longer. They don't dry out as fast. The kit came also with a lip luster Luxe Color Lasting Lip Lacquer, and this is the shade Candy Darling. Oh, this guy looks so beautiful. I've swatched all of these already. I tried to film this video. This is like my third time trying to film this, so that's why I'm not swatching everything, because I kind of gave up. So this is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. Honestly though, when you do apply it, it doesn't, I haven't used it on my lips, just swatched it. It doesn't look as deep of a color. It's just kind of like a wash of kind of like red apple. It looks really beautiful, but it did feel a little sticky on my hands, so we'll see how it is on the lips, if it's going to be sticky. Probably not a lip color or lip gloss that I would wear with the windows open when it's windy in the car and my hair going everywhere, because I have a feeling everything's gonna stick to it. The other item that came in here is the mascara, and this is the 5-star mascara, full fat lashes, curl, separate, volume, length, and drama. I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I've been stuck on the Fetish Eyes by Pat McGrath, which I really love. So I'm kind of curious how this is gonna work. I know there's a lot of like people who really love it and rave about it. So we'll see how it is, and that is just like a black mascara. And then the last item in the kit is the Kissing lipstick, and this is the Velvet Underground. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Velvet Underground. This lip color, again, this is like the standard Charlotte Tilbury lipstick packaging. This lip color is absolutely stunning. Like hot pink. It's super creamy. That's what that guy looks like. So I'm really looking forward to playing with this lipstick, to try it, and yeah. I think, oh, I do have one more item from Charlotte Tilbury, but that wasn't like part of this kit. Let me show you that real quick. So the last item from Charlotte Tilbury that I picked up was the Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. I did have like a couple samples of these, like sheet samples, and oh my god, I absolutely loved it. It gives a very beautiful glow to the skin. I do use it I like to glow, so I did use it all, like I've used it all over the face. I would skip my nose just because I always have a problem with my nose with foundation sticking on it, but I would apply it all over my face. Actually, I did use it today. I maybe one more use in the little foil sample. So I applied it before my foundation, kind of like a primer, or maybe after the primer, depends on what kind of primer I use. And then I use it and then I apply my foundation. It's stunning. Finally picked up the full size of this, and I did get the shade 3, which I think is like light medium. I want to say it's light medium. So that's all from Charlotte Tilbury. Now let's go ahead and let me show you what else is in my box. There are a couple samples, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move those out of the way. Oh, here's the kit that I'm talking about, like the Charlotte Tilbury kit. This is what comes in it, and it's called the Glamour Muse. There you go. So how many items come in here? 7 items, and then the bag, which is 8. So the first thing I got, or the first thing that's in the box, is this Q10 serum, face serum by the Inky List. I know this is a newer brand on Sephora's website. Kind of reminds me a little bit with The Ordinary price-wise, and then like keeping it very simple. I mean, look how simple the packaging is. So I'm really excited to try this. This is supposed to help reduce fine lines, reduce wrinkles, and hydrate the skin. I used to use Q10 like supplements. I used to take Q10 supplements a while ago for my, you know, to help with my skin, kind of like from the inside out. So, but for some reason I just stopped. So when I saw this guy, I was like, oh, cool. I need to give this guy a shot. I'm pretty close to finishing my serum, so I'm gonna crack into this next. I do like how simple it is. It's just sleek, white and black packaging, and this is pretty cheap. I think it was like, I want to say maybe like $8, maybe $10. Could be even cheaper. Could be $7. So there's that. Next up, I picked up the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. I have been on a powder kick lately, just loose powders. So I needed to give this guy a shot, and I got it in the shade Pound Cake. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how I feel about it, but I watched Mel Thompson, and this is the only powder she bakes with. So she highly influenced this purchase, to be honest. Kind of officially putting myself on a no powder buy for the next couple months. That and no foundation buy for next couple months. I picked up so many powders recently, especially loose powders. So I don't need any more. I need to just use the ones I have or try the ones I have. Next I got from Bobbi Brown, I finally got the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So many people rave about this. I had to give it a shot. I had to try it. I still haven't used it. I did open it the other day and I did sniff it to see if it actually smells like what everybody says it smells like. It smells pretty good. Kind of thought it smells a little bit lemony, but what do I know? And it's so soft. I feel like it just disappears into the skin, and it's just like, it's so soft. Like that's that's all I gotta say about this. So I'm really excited to play with this guy. It says that you can use it evening and night, and it says evening and night, evening and morning, but it also says like it's really nice preparation for your makeup. So yeah, like perfect base for flawless makeup application. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a moisturizer and you follow it with a primer or what. I'll probably try it just like as a moisturizer primer, skip a whole other primer altogether and just use it. So we'll see how that is gonna be. From Bobbi Brown also, I picked up her foundation, the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, Full Cover Oil Free Shine Control, and I got it in the shade W048 Golden Beige. I have to admit it was really hard trying to find my shade, or trying to figure out what shade I would be on the Sephora website. I did use their like find your perfect fine match or foundation match thing on the app. It said that I need this one, so we'll see how it is. Honestly, kind of looks like it was gonna be a little bit light, so I don't know. Foundation number 1. I do have another foundation from Sephora too. That's why no foundation for a long time. The other foundation that I got is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I do have the MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I love it. I love how glowy, how dewy I look. It doesn't work so well for me in the summertime because, well, the shade that I have is C2, so it's a little bit on the light side, and it's super dewy. So I figured I'll give this guy a shot, and I got this guy in the shade 2.5 Neutral. It's a lot of product in here. This is 50 ml. The standard foundation is 30. I think that's the same thing with the MAC one. It's that much. I do love the MAC one. I'm hoping this would be similar to that I would really love it as well. It's not a new foundation. I don't think it's a new foundation, but I guess this is what it looks like. It looks like significantly darker than the Bobbi Brown one, so we'll see. Hopefully they do match me. This was an impulse buy. This is the Laura Mercier Poof Puff thing. Yeah, I saw it in store. I felt it and I was like, I gotta try it. You know, you're supposed to like dip your powder, the Laura Mercier powder in here, tap off excess, and then roll it into the skin for like an all day kind of hold. Is hold the right word to say about foundation? All day wear? Anyway, I'll let you know how that works, if it works or not. I picked up Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Dip Brow Gel, and I got it in the shade medium brown. Let me show you what this guy is like. My sister-in-law, well, she wanted me to pick up a pomade for her, like the Anastasia pomade for her, because she doesn't get the 20% off. So she wanted to save a little bit more money. And then I figured like she always uses the pomade. I always use a pencil. Like maybe I'd give this guy a shot, like a pencil and a mascara. So I figured this could be 2-in-1. I did use it maybe like 2 times. It does deposit a lot of color, which if you have full brows, it might not be what you want. So I don't know. I really need to play with this guy a little bit more. It held my brows, like they stayed in place all day. But it was just a little bit too much product to work with, if that makes any sense. So maybe because it's still brand new. But the shade matched me really well. I really liked how well it held my brows, so we'll see. I did get 2 single shadows. One is by Kaja, and this is the, what are they called? Moon Crystal, and this is the shade Tiger's Eye, shade 03 Tiger's Eye. I wanted to get one of the bento, like the Kaja bentos. I went to the store and like I swatched them, and then I saw these right on top, and the bento flew out the window because these were just so beautiful. Oh, I applied it right where I applied that Bobbi Brown, and probably should not have done that because now it didn't really stick very well. But you can see it. I mean, it's kind of a sheer color, but it has a beautiful kind of like dewy chromy glow to it. I cannot wait to try this on my eye. I'll probably use it as a topper for some eyeshadow, or maybe just a one shadow look with this guy. The other single shadow that I got is the Touch and Soul Metalist Sparkling Foiled Pigment, and this is the shade 5 Hollow Mulberry. Honestly, I was gonna get another one of the Marc Jacobs shadows because the one I have, the eye sequence, I'm addicted to it. Again, I use it as like a one shadow look. So easy, stunning on the eyes, a lot of texture. And then I was like, I don't want to spend the $30-something for that. And these were $18. So I figured I'd give these guys a shot. I have to say though, I saw a couple of these in the store and they're not very deep. They're kind of like the ColourPop ones. Even less deep than that. You do get less product, and this is significantly smaller than the ColourPop. But let me swatch this guy for you. I think I got the wrong shade. I thought I was gonna get one that was there it is right there. It is really beautiful. Kind of think that they're both very similar, but pretty happy with this. I thought I was getting a shade that was a little bit more like Oil Slick by Butter London. That's kind of what I thought I was getting. Maybe I just picked up the wrong one. I haven't played with it since I picked it up. Anyways, so there's that. A couple more products and then we're done. From Buxom, I finally, well, I didn't finally, but these sold out right away. I added myself to the wait list, and actually they came back in stock before the sale was over, so I was finally able to order them with the 20% off. I got the Rosé Everyday. I think there were 2 kits. And here was Dolly, Kristen, Julep, Rose Julep, and Kimberly. I think Dolly and Rose Julep are the cream formula, and Kristen and Kimberly are the lip polish formula. These are wonderful because they're tiny. I've used a full size, like I've used one of these before, not a full size, like a full deluxe size of these before. They're so convenient to just stick in my purse. I do really like the formula. I like that some of them are pretty sheer. Well, even the lip creams are still pretty sheer. So I'm pretty happy to have picked up that, and it was a great value, like $25, and then I got 20% off, so that's $5 off. So $20 for all of these. I think you can get only one full-size Buxom for $20, so these are equivalent to 2 full sizes, so that's pretty good. And then 2 more items. Natasha Denona Duo Glow Duochrome Highlighter. This guy's called the highlighter, but honestly it's a blush. To me, I would say this is a blush, and this is the shade 01 Alba. I had been eyeing this ever since Natasha Denona came to Sephora. Like, I don't know how long ago that was. This has been in my loves list. I scrolled all the way down to my loves list. I saw this guy, I was like, it's time. Right up my alley, shade wise. Peachy, beautiful. As you can see, I swatched it. I'm telling you, this is my second time trying to film this video. So it is so beautiful. It is right here, the bottom swatch. So I'm really happy to have this, and look how beautiful the packaging is. And it's pretty big. This is 10 grams, and I think the Charlotte Tilbury are 8, maybe 8.5 grams. So it is a little bit bigger than the Charlotte Tilbury. It is a little bit cheaper. Charlotte Tilbury single blushes are what, 44? I think this was 38, if I'm not mistaken. And then the last item I picked up is the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip, and this is in the shade Give a Fig. Okay, I have to admit, when I watched Emily Noel like review these, and then she did a dupes video for some of these shades, I fell in love with this shade, Give a Fig, thanks to her. So here you go. This is what it looks like. It does have a really nice like applicator. It hugs the lips really nicely, and the shade is beautiful. I have used this guy couple times actually, and it's so comfortable on the lips. It's not like an all-day wear lipstick, like if you eat and whatever, it is going to transfer, but so comfortable, and it's beautiful on the lips. Might pick up a couple more during next Sephora sale, like the next VIB sale. Might pick up a couple more of these. And there you have it. That is everything I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale. I think this was a long video. If you stayed all the way to the end, great. Thank you so much for watching me ramble for like 20 something minutes probably. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to chat with you. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.